5 electric cars that you can actually afford. What's up, everyone? As a cutting-edge product of the car industry, electric vehicles are a hot item on the market and in demand by tech-loving car enthusiasts. Although the most interesting and popular cars are pretty expensive models from Tesla, Audi or Jaguar, they are still way above the reach of the average consumer. So, what to do if you desperately want an electric vehicle but can't afford the insane prices of the Tesla Model S or the Jaguar I-Pace, for example? Simply choose one of the more affordable alternatives currently on the market. If you're looking for a modern and usable electric vehicle for your daily commute, we have the perfect cars for you. 1. The Renault Twizy. With the price of just below £7,000 UK or around $8,700 in the US, the Renault Twizy is by far the cheapest electric vehicle on the market. We deliberately call it a vehicle, not a car, since the Twizy is something between a scooter and a microcar. It has diminutive dimensions, which makes it extremely practical in congested traffic of an urban metropolis. However, even though it is one of the cheapest motorized vehicles you can buy today, at least in the UK, it is still far beyond the expectations of the average consumer. First, it is tiny. Second, the real-life range is a measly 50 miles, which is good for daily commute, but not for anything else, really. Since it's considered a quadricycle, buyers will not get grants from the government, and you'll have to lease batteries directly from Renault for £49 per month. 2. The Citroen C0. The C0 is the newest addition to Citroen's fleet, and it's a modern electric vehicle with 4 doors, space for 4 people, a tiny trunk, 67 horsepower, and an expected range of 93 miles. Although capable of reaching speeds close to 80 miles per hour, the C0's real-life range is closer to 60 miles, which is still usable for a daily commute and short trips. The C0 is tiny in every aspect, but its price is not so small at £17,000 in the UK or $21,000. The biggest downside of this model is the fact that it's a close relative to the recently discontinued Mitsubishi i-MiEV. If you remember that car, you'll know that it wasn't a particularly good electric vehicle, and it received poor reviews from the motoring press. The American viewers will probably recognize the i-MiEV, since it was first launched in the States where it was considered a flop and soon discontinued. 3. The Nissan Leaf. The Leaf isn't a microcar or a funny quadricycle, it is a full-grown hatchback with a range of 93 miles in real-life conditions, which makes a fully usable everyday transport for all your needs. It offers decent space, modern equipment, and comfort identical to other cars on the road. The Leaf costs around £30,000 in the UK, which is significantly more than a similarly sized and equipped family hatchback with a gasoline engine, but considerably less than other electric cars in that class. It is not surprising that it's pretty popular amongst environmentally cautious car enthusiasts. 4. The Volkswagen eGolf. Volkswagen's most successful attempt in producing electric vehicles so far is the eGolf, which is sold globally. Even though the eGolf is a bit outdated, with a 134 horsepower electric engine and a range of 125 miles, it is still one of the best choices due to maturity, good platform, decent performance, and appearance. The reason is the fact that the eGolf is built on a regular Golf platform, and since the Golf is one of the landmark models in its class, universally praised for all of its qualities, you can expect that the eGolf will be the same. The limited range can be a problem for some users, although Volkswagen claims that new versions will have up to 185 miles of range, which is significantly more. 5. The Riva Gwiz. If you're looking for an absolute bargain in the electric vehicle class and you're not too picky about the brand, size or space, then the Riva Gwiz is the perfect car. Produced by the Riva Electric Car Company, the Gwiz was a popular electric 2-seater which was sold from 2002 until 2012. Due to its diminutive dimensions and tiny weight, only 660 kilograms, it was placed in quadricycle category, which means that you don't need to have a driver's license to operate it, at least in some European countries. With a price of around £1,500 on the second-hand market, the Gwiz is a reasonable proposition for people who need an electric car but can only afford a scooter. As expected, there is a catch, and the Gwiz is a pretty crude and primitive vehicle with a limited range of only around 50 miles. Apparently, during its 10 years in production, more than 4,600 were sold all over the world. So there you are. Which cars did I forget? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. Cheers!